Welcome, welcome everybody. I'm Coach Candace. I encourage you to join me on your yoga mats today with your water, keeping nice and hydrated. Remember, aiming for that 2 to 4 liters of water today, every single day. Water is vitality. It helps hydrate your nervous system, your musculoskeletal system, and it just energizes you. So gets into your blood cells, bloodstream, and here we go. Cheers. So today I want to take you guys through a few exercises that's going to help loosen up your hips, your core, your upper body, pretty much a full body stretch, but specifically for those of you who work a lot at the computer, like myself. I have been working at home now just for over a year at my computer, and it's quite taxing no matter what. Standing desk, sitting desk. The more you sit, it's actually toxic because your body was made to stand, your body was made to move. So let's start off by getting our hip flexors. Your hip flexors is actually the muscle right here on your hips that allows you to flex and extend. So getting into those hip flexors, you guys can see me here a little bit cut off. Oh, feel free to have a foam roll on hand. You can also use this as support. So for this one, you're gonna go bend your knee to 90. You're gonna bring your left leg up 90 degrees from here. And you're just gonna squeeze your right butt cheek, flex your toes, and then think of really taking your hips, tucking them under, squeezing your glutes, and driving your hips forward as far as you can until you feel a good stretch. Now hold it there for a good 30 seconds and just breathe right into it. There we go. So feeling it here, drive those hips forward, squeezing your glute, keeping your chest up nice and proud. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Now drop that foot down and really just think of keeping a nice, tall spine right up into your chest. Squeezing your glute, and then you're gonna feel a nice stretch in the front. So right here, right on your quads, through your hip flexor. Now whenever you're ready, join me on the other side. Bringing that right leg up, and again, foam roller for support, yoga block, you name it, pillow, or no support at all. And so for this one, flex your foot, drive the hip forward. You're gonna feel it right across your quad, into your hip flexor. You might even feel this a little bit in the core. Your whole body is connected as a whole. Option here, raise your arms up, lean over towards your right side. Awesome. Come onto both knees. Now for this one, hands on your lower back, hinge the hips forward, squeeze your glutes. Feel a nice stretch, chest to sky or chest to the ceiling. Open up your chest. Optional, bring your hands down to your heels, or both hands interlace behind your back to get a nice chest stretch. Very nice. Awesome. Down onto all fours. Let's do a few cat-cows. Spine mobilization. Fingers spread apart as wide as you can. Hands stacked underneath your chest. And from here, nice and neutral. So remember, core engagement here. Nice flat back. Imagine if you had a cup of water on your back and you didn't want to spill it. So you're going to drop your navel down to the mat. As you do that, push your butt out. Send your gaze up about 6 feet above you. Take a nice big inhale. As you exhale, you're going to think of pushing through your hands, tucking that pelvis under, thinking of drawing a line from your pubic bone to your nose. Exhale. Inhale. Drop the belly down, eyes to the sky. And exhale, bring it back to neutral. What you're going to do now is puppy pose. So leaving your knees stacked underneath your hips, extend your arms out as far as you can, and then think of pushing your butt back, but not all the way back to your heels, and then walk your hands a little bit further. Tuck your chin to chest. Feeling a nice stretch into your lats. Walk your hands as wide as your yoga mat. Awesome. Okay, hands underneath your chest. Send it up, curl the toes under to downward facing dog. Pedal out, heel toe on your right leg. Feel a good calf stretch. Switch sides. Walk out to dog. Awesome. Coming back down onto your knees. We're going to turn onto your back. So for this one, slowly lay onto your back. Hug that right knee up towards your chest. Flexing your foot, extending your left leg as long as you can. Pulling that right knee to chest. Bring that right knee out to your right armpit. You can make a few circles here. Bringing that right knee over towards your left armpit, but keeping your hips on the ground. Back to your right armpit. Breathing. If there's any sore areas, hold it there a little bit longer, breathe. Now I'm going to challenge you to take your left hand, bring it to your right knee. Right hand goes to the ground. Now you're going to try to bring that right knee. Hips can come off the mat, but leave your left hip on the ground. We're going to cross your body and then send your gaze over your right shoulder. Keep your shoulders on your mat. Bringing it over your body. Breathing into your belly, not your chest. 2 more deep breaths. Slowly release. Rotate that ankle. Send your right leg all the way down. Try to feel if it's longer than your left. Same thing with the left side. Hug that knee into your chest. Bring it up towards your left armpit. And just toss it back and forth towards your right to left. Draw a nice big circle. Staying on your back. Whenever you're ready, take that right hand, bring it to your left knee, left hand to the mat or the floor. Send your gaze to your left shoulder, bring that right leg over, breathing into your belly. Slowly release. Left leg back down to the earth. Bringing both knees up. Like you're going into a bridge, except for you're just going to windshield wipe out those knees. Send them to the left side of your mat. Slowly over to the right side of your mat. Keeping your shoulders on the mat. Butterfly out your legs. Try to sink your knees down and relax. Hands on belly. Bring those knees together. Hug both knees into your chest. Rock a little bit side to side if you'd like. Or if this feels good, just stay right here. Whenever you're ready, release. Arms overhead. Legs down, toes flexed. Make yourself as long as you can. Now you're going to bring your legs to the right side of your mat. Feet together, just as far as you can to the edge. And then bring your right hand and left hand to the right side of the mat. Feel a nice stretch in your side body. Hips are still in the middle of your mat. Whenever you're ready, legs go to the left side of your mat. Arms go to the left side of your mat. Sending breath into your side body. Wow, that sun just feels so good. Wherever you're doing this right now, just be grateful that you have a body that can move. Your body is capable of doing anything you want it to do. But it's important to take a moment every single day to appreciate your body. To know that it's been there for you through everything. So whether you take 5 minutes, 10 minutes or more a day on your physical health, just make every single moment count. So bring your hands to chest. Nice big inhale. As you exhale, release. Awesome. I hope you guys learned something from today's video, whether it was to hydrate and nourish or stretch that body more often. I encourage you to make time at least every day, 5 to 10 minutes, whether it's getting outside for a walk, connecting with your yoga mat, practicing any of these posture releasing movements, getting on your foam roller, or going for a bike ride. I encourage you to make time for it, whether it's 5 minutes. I recommend at least 30 minutes a day, and you can always mix up your activities. But if you guys need any help, if you're like, Candace, I want more help with my fitness routine, I want to be held accountable for it, or maybe it comes to nutrition, your energy's feeling off, reach out. You can comment below on this video, like and subscribe,